This is Android. This is Android. All y'all people, Android, this is Android. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. I don't even know if this is working. Let me go on my YouTube just to make sure it's working. I don't be trusting Android. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Now, I do want to say this. It's a couple of things going on. I think Easy to Block Captain, he about to do the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's going to be going on. Shout out to him. You know, it's a lot, man. Like I ended up watching Smack Volume a couple of the battles again. I watched Charlie Clips versus Chef Trez. I watched that again. You know, because I was kind of like in and out of that battle when I was watching this. So I watched it again. I do want to say this. Shout out to Charlie Clips. I think you won the battle. You know what I'm saying? I think you got the battle in the first and the second. You know, I do want to just put that out there because I said like originally I thought Chef Trez may have gotten the battle, you know, but then like really like sitting down and watching, I think Charlie Clips got the battle. So shout out to him. I watched a little bit of Miss Hustle versus Chess just to see what Miss Hustle was doing, you know, and she did really, really well. You know, as far as Chess, like I said, I don't know what you're gonna do to try to get this situation in order with the choking. Hopefully you could fix that. You know what I mean? Now I do want to say this. So Smack went ahead. It's a couple things I want to talk about. So Smack went ahead and he put another video out. So I guess it's an interview between him and RAH, right? On 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout out to RAH. I ain't really got no problems with him. He normally gives me permission, you know what I mean, to go ahead and play the videos, but I'm live. I don't want to do it because Quarter Lab, they'll pull down the live. So basically what it is, right, is so Smack is being interviewed and he's talking about, you know, he's tired of battlers going to other leagues and then trying to come to his league and charge him more money. You know, he said he's not going to be dealing with that no more. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think he kind of right. You know, if you going to his league, you asking for like 10, 15, $20,000, and then you going over to X, Y, and Z league. I'm not saying no names, and you only like requesting like maybe $2, $3, $4,000 to battle. It's not really worth it. You know what I mean? Like, why would he go ahead and give you more money like on his league? Like, that don't really make no sense. You know, so I don't know. So he was very adamant. He said that is not going to be happening no more. You know, so I mean, shout out to Smack going ahead and putting your foot down. I think you need to do that. If y'all are like the number one league, you know, you can really control the pace of how people are paid. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, battlers want to make as much money as they can, but you know, it's up to you guys. You guys have the visibility. You know, you could say, hey, man, like you going over there, you asking for, you know, a little bit of money. You can't come over here and do that. I'm not mad with that. Some people are saying, oh, well, you know, URL falling off. I think it's just price management at this point. If you a league, you got to think like what is in the best benefit of getting a return. You know, obviously he's booking the event. You know, he's putting the pay-per-view on. That costs a lot of money, a lot of research and development just to get the pay-per-view onto the app. You know, so I don't know. I'm not really mad at him. You know, so shout out to him. Also, I seen that Debo, right? So Debo went ahead and he kind of was addressing a couple of things, right? One of the things that he talked about was what was it? RAH for 15 Minutes of Fame. You know, and he's saying that I guess they had like a small fallout. There was some issues there, you know, and you know, Debo kind of addressed some things, right? So RAH in the same interview, right? So this is the same interview he's interviewing Smack, and it doesn't really have that many views. I think it's got like 2,000 something views, you know, but it's like the same interview. After Smack goes ahead and says what he has to say, like RAH was like, yo, like, you know, I had like people come onto my platform and, you know, for like 5 years, you know, different like people from, you know, to use my platform to try to like, you know, have their shows and, you know, have, you know what I mean? Like have those things going on. And all I wanted, you know, was a fee. You know, I didn't make any money like for 5 years, like off of these shows, you know, and like, all I wanted was like a fee, and that ended up being a problem, you know. And he's talking to Smack about it. He was like, yo, guess how many of these people actually stayed when I asked for a fee? Like, y'all gotta understand, they're using his platform. 15 Minutes of Fame. He got like, you know, 200, 300 some thousand subscribers on there. And then they're expected to use the platform, benefit off of it, and pay RAH nothing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know like Debo had a show, the Big Homie Show, which is on 15 Minutes of Fame, right? And, you know, people were asking Debo, like, yo, where's the show? and he wasn't really, willing to put out much information on it. But when he did the interview with MREC, he talked about a couple of things, and somehow, like, that's it. ROC kind of came up, and I think RAH is kind of addressing, like, hitting like two birds with one stone, addressing everything. I'm giving y'all a platform, and it's a problem. When I want to figure, I'm gonna keep it real. If I don't, I don't let nobody use my platform, right? But if I'm gonna let somebody use my platform, I want to get paid from it. So I'm not really mad at them for that. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below about that. I don't really get it, bro. I don't really get it, so I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But, maybe Debo will end up saying something else about it. I'm curious to see that. And if you got Queen of the Ring, right? You got that channel and your Debo from Queen of the Ring. You can probably make a channel, have people help promote it. Maybe, pay Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, something. Have them promote your own channel, and then like kind of have it take off from there. Maybe you can like, like some bloggers, maybe they can help guide and direct people to your channel. I think it will be a better option to just have your own channel and do whatever you want to do. That way you're not bound by, going too far on somebody else's platform. So as far as them, I don't know. Like maybe Debo will end up saying something about it, but I ain't mad at that. Like if I'm trying to give you guys like my platform to where you can like, come on, bro. Y'all don't want to give him a fee. What do you want? You know what I mean? I know it probably wasn't that much. That's crazy. Y'all remember like on 15 Minutes of Fame, shout out to him. You were going, this is when 15 Minutes of Fame was like lit. I'm not saying they ain't really lit now. I mean, they're not like they were at the time. They were super lit. And then you would see like all these random shows. You're like, man, I don't want to see that. It's not this you, Rob. It's like, I don't want to see this. But Rob was trying to give people opportunities, and to use the platform. And these people ain't want to pay him nothing, and this just goes to show you how people are, So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. I can't even look at this camera. Wait a minute, Android. I can't do it. It's over. I can't do this no more. It is over. I'm selling this on eBay. This all about the iPhone now. Thug life. Y'all watching me on an Android. All y'all Android people. Oh, the Android is fine. Ain't nothing. Man, I call tech support before I get into all this, right? I didn't call tech support and everything. I'm like, why? When I go on YouTube, it looks crazy. It look like 1995. Why does it look like this? I'm going there, you know what I'm saying? We going through the settings. I'm talking to this Indian lady. She can't understand me. I can't understand her. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure it out. I didn't get transferred to like 5 different people. You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, well, just call Samsung. I call Samsung, don't know about the phone. Wait a minute. Y'all just putting phones out here. Y'all don't know nothing. This is why the iPhone is important. One operating system. Run it all. You call them, they know what's going on. Samsung, oh, what kind of version you got? What is the IMEI number? What is the serial number? What does it look like? What color is it? What the camera look like? How do y'all not know this? So finally, I get in touch with somebody. We're gonna talk about some other stuff about it. Finally, I get in touch with somebody. They're like, we're going through the settings, and they're like, oh yeah, all the settings, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go live on YouTube, and if it's messed up, I'm going in. And it looked like 1995 in here. Wait a minute. Shout out for the cash, for the super chat. Somebody said salute to you, bro. Julian Beard. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? $5. This is the first $5 I got in months. Maybe I can buy a brand new iPhone now. Huh? Shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Now I do want to say I like the colors. Hold on, we gonna get to. I like the colors, but it's grainy. Like this is like 19. Like come on, this ain't it, bro. Somebody said government. This look like a government Android. Wait a minute. Obama. What's this? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to say this, right? Shout out to Sirius Jones and ROC. They had the altercation, right? Yes. Joe Biden, what kind of deal you got with Samsung? They got me. Is this a government phone? Wait a minute. On the phone with Samsung. Call Biden. What? I ain't never go get to 100,000 with no phone like this. How do you be doing this, Hassan Campbell? He be live with the phone. He be like, he be showing. I'll be like, that is an Android, and his stream look better than mine. Hassan, hit me up. Call me. Let me know what's going on with this phone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wow. He said, should got a Z Fold. I had a be. I'm gonna get back to that. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be distracting me. You know what I'm saying? I had the Z Fold. You know what I'm saying? Not the flip, the Z Fold, like the fold, the fold out. Man, that thing was buggy. You know what I'm saying? And then like the apps don't real. Man, I uploaded a Instagram like picture of something that I recorded. It looked like it was in 1991 in Samsung. I got $20 on the deposit. Like, bruh, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna get back to the blog. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be lying. Why y'all be lying? I'll be on TikTok, right? Hold on real quick. I'll be on TikTok, right? Because one of my friends, she got like 1 million like followers on TikTok. So I'll be trying to check out like her TikTok or whatever, right? Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, well, you got to come on to TikTok. I'm like, man, I ain't getting on TikTok, bro. She made like 30 grand last month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at TikTok like I might have to get on TikTok. Let me show y'all who she is, like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all gonna be messaging her. PIPERBOY talking crazy about you. He talking crazy.
This movie is literally.
Hold on, I'm about to show her. Her name is Allie. This is her. She got 949,000, right? And I'm like, so I'm on TikTok and I'm scrolling. You know how like the live videos be going up, right? Like people's lives. And I'll be looking at. So this one person had like a live video and it looked grainy and messed up. I'm like, is that an Android? They're like, yes. I'm like, I knew it. That Battle Rap was tricking me. They was tricking me. It looked like this. It looked like this. I'm scrolling again. Clear. So I stopped on one of the clear videos. You know, we gonna get to the Rocket series. So I stopped on one of the clear videos, right? So like I'm like, yo, what phone is that? They're like, oh, it's the iPhone the 14 or something like that. I'm like, all right, another one. Oh, it's the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I'm like, all right, another one. iPhone 11. I'm like, all right, another grainy one. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even see who was on there. They're like, oh, it's the Pixel 1. I'm like, I knew it, Android, I knew it. Look at this. Shout out. Now, I do want to say this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sirius Jones. You know what I'm saying? Him and Tay-Rock ended up battling. Y'all seen, I watched the battle again. The battle was a lot closer, right? But I did have like ROC win in the first and I had him win in the third, right? Shout out to Battle Rap Trap. Battle Rap Trap, he did say, like, I was on Twitter. I was like, yo, it's a lot of recycling in this, you know what I'm saying? Like in this round. And he said, he was just like, yo, like that's because they were going back and forth and they used like some of the material from the back and forth, the throwaway bars. So I ended up watching it again, you know, Tay-Rock versus Sirius Jones, the throwaway bars. Then I watched the battle again. And ROC is basically using, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that material from the throwaway bars. That's why it seems like it's recycled. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really catch anything else from any other battles, you know, but that's why, you know. So I don't really count that technically as recycling. He didn't use it for another opponent. It was like you used for Sirius Jones. So if he would have used it for another opponent, I'd be like, Sirius got the first. You know what I'm saying? But it's his own material that he's using for Sirius Jones. And he just kind of recycled that material. So I'm giving Tay-Rock the first round, and I think he may have gotten the third round. You know what I'm saying? So now I do want to say this, though, right? I got to talk about this, right? So Rock, he goes at Sirius Jones, like, stop touching me, stop touching me. Sirius Jones like, what are you talking about? I said, stop touching me, Sirius Jones. I said, stop touching me. Sirius like, what? This Ramadan, what are you talking about? Rock making up stuff, trying to get into an altercation. You know what I'm saying? Stop touching me. It's on. We go outside. I'm going to show you what it is. They had the little back and forth. I posted on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I posted something. It does number 125,000 views, right? On Twitter. A lot of people retweeting it, liking it, whatever. So they go back and forth, right? In the battle. Then they finish the battle. After the battle, Rock starts up again. I don't know if I want to play. I know URL don't like me like that. Let me see. Let me see this. I know they don't. URL. Let me just play something. URL. Let me turn the volume down. I don't want to have to call Zach from Quarter Lab and try to figure out all this. You know what I'm saying? But hold on real quick. So you got, like, after the battle, Rock and Sirius Jones going back. You know what I'm saying? Well, Sirius Jones don't know what's going on. Rock just trying to start a fight with him, right? Sirius is chilling. Rock is getting at, like, what you mean? Like, we can go outside. Like, it's really like that. He talking again, right? Sirius Jones rolls up on Tay-Rock right after the battle. Let me show y'all this real quick. Let me show y'all this Android phone. If it work, hold on. Let me show y'all this, right? So Sirius Jones runs, well, not runs, but this is like the altercation, right? I don't want to show that. They don't like me, right? Let's see if it's going to play, right? So Sirius Jones, after the battle, he's being interviewed. Said, I didn't even show y'all him, right?
The reason that I'm here, you know? See that smile right there? That's a genuine smile. You know what I'm saying? Smiles, man. You know what I mean?
It smiles, y'all fake.
Y'all don't need to get caught up in the bullshit.
Yeah, smiles, y'all fake. Like, yeah, see the smile? Huh?
Yeah. We just had the crazy ass battle.
That's how, Sirius Jones, like, you know, it's all smiles, huh? He's like, yeah, it's all Tay-Rocks! I can't even fight. It won't even focus. I'm gonna call it Sprint. I mean T-Mobile. It won't even focus, y'all. Help me. But so Tay-Rock, you know what I'm saying? Sirius Jones, he walks up to him after it's all said and done. You know, it's like, yo, like, so he's like, you don't see it's all. So he looking at the camera, he low-key sunning you, Rock. He's like, look, so it's all smiles. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all, you know, and Rock like, yeah, it was just a crazy battle. Yeah, Tay, where the energy at? Tay-Rocks. Where that energy at? Where that energy at for Sirius Jones? He got him teasing. He ain't know what to. Y'all remember when Math Hopper ran up on that dude that was talking crazy? Hold on real quick. It don't even want to. Hold on. Let me turn this down because they cuss, you know, saying bad words. And hold on. Like, after all of that, all that back and forth, he's like, yeah, it smiles, ain't it? Huh? It ain't no problem, huh? No, Sirius, ain't no problem, Sirius. I was just almost fighting. I was about to almost fight. He's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all play, huh? It's all WWE. Yeah, I would just play it with y'all. I would just play. I wasn't trying to say nothing serious. Sirius, I wasn't saying nothing. He like, yeah, all right, yeah, all right, son. All right, son. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, you get back over there. It's Ramadan. It's how they is. WWE. This is not going at you, Rock, or nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is why I understand why people like, oh, bloggers don't want to go to events, and they be talking crazy. They be talking crazy, and you go to events, they don't be saying nothing. Nothing. That's why I can't battle, bro. I'll be talking crazy in the face off, and then we be in a battle. They be like, we gonna see me outside. I'll be outside waiting. It's on. You know what I'm saying? Then they walk up to you after the battle. Oh, it's all good. You want a brownie? I don't want no brownie. I want a scrap. It's all good. Like, we didn't battle. Hey, take this brownie. Y'all is crazy. That's why Sirius Jones, like, so I do want to say this though, right? Before I get out of here, right? I'm just trolling, I'm joking, you know, shout out to y'all, right? Sirius Jones said so. I think it may have been in the face-off. I can't remember. He go online a lot, right? He said something that I didn't even know. Y'all remember when ROC and Sirius Jones was going back and forth at UW, right? This is when Surf was out and all that, right? So they going back and forth at UW, and ROC is like, "Oh, you done battled O Solo, you battling O Solo. I don't want to. You just lost to O Solo, all that. I wouldn't battle you. Like, why would I battle you? That whole exchange, right? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say I didn't know, but the battle that was supposed to go down that night was supposed to be Sirius Jones and ROC. I didn't know that. So they already had like a deal to battle each other. Like back then, something happened and the battle didn't happen. So like, and Sirius Jones is like explaining all it. I think it might have been one of these Hip Hop Is Real interviews or something. And he's like explaining everything. He was like, yeah, that's why like when I see people talking, it's like all smoke and mirrors. Like it's not really real because we were actually supposed to be on that card. We were supposed to be battling. Something didn't happen. Somebody said the face off. Something didn't happen and the battle didn't go down. And I think ROC ended up battling like Sharon and Sirius Jones ended up battling O Solo, whatever. You know, that would have been dope. At that time, you got to think, you know what I mean? If ROC and Sirius would have battled back then, that would have been lit. You know, so shout out to both of them. You know, it is what it is. But this whole, are you about to almost fight A-Ward and then eat brownies and say, ROC? What y'all doing, bro? Yeah. Y'all is hilarious. You know, but shout out to Sirius Jones. You know what I'm saying? I will say the battle, now that I know, you know what I mean? Like I really like looked into it, you know, that he didn't recycle other material. You know, maybe they'll catch something later on. You know how people are. You know, like it looks like ROC man won the battle in the first and the third round. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Ra is going crazy. He like, you want to talk about me, Debo? After I just recorded the rain video for you, Debo. Debo! I'm just joking, Rob. You know what I'm saying? He had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do feel like if he's giving somebody a platform, he should be able to charge a fee. You know what I mean? Like I'm charging like with these MCN companies, these like Quarter Labs and all that, they would charge 40%, 30% of what you make. I'm charging like, if you on my platform and you saying bad words, so it's a chance of me getting kicked out of the algorithm and all that, I'm charging, bro. I don't know how much, but I'm charging you something. You ain't about to be on my platform going at different media people, going at different battlers, you know what I'm saying? Any pent up issues that you got, you going at the people on my platform, then I'm going to get the blowback from it. You know what I'm saying? Like people going to be looking at me like, yo, why is Rod letting somebody on the platform to talk crazy like that about me? You know, so it's like he putting himself at a lot of liability. You know, so he should be getting a fee or something, you know, for putting everything together. And y'all got to think he had the mics, the recording equipment, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think. But shout out to Ron Smack. I'm not mad at, you know what I mean? Other than this event, I already hit my credit card company. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, yo, it's still pending. You got to wait. Once it gets out of pending, you know what I'm saying? Call us back. You know what I mean? You know, I'm going to tell y'all a secret, right? Don't nobody want y'all to know, right? So there's different credit cards. One of the credit cards is Discover, right? You got like American Express, you got all this. Get a Discover card. Don't look down on Discover. Get a Discover card. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not sponsored or nothing, right? This is why I'm telling you this. You know, like some merchants don't accept Discover. There's a reason they don't accept Discover. A lot of these merchants, because Discover will side on the side of their user. You know what I mean? Before they will like an establishment. So like if you use like an Apple card or something like that, if I use like an Apple card, it's like 50-50. If something go down, it's 50-50. Discover, for the most part, they're going for the consumer. You know what I mean? Like you. So if you buy in like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, like, you know what I mean, like something, you know what I mean, and it don't go right, it's kind of easier to get your money, man. I'm just saying what it is. Now, if everybody show up to the battles, You know, whether or not an event. This Android got me snitching. I'm just saying. Get a Discover. You know what I'm saying? Thank me later. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Thug Life. I don't want to hear nothing else. Y'all didn't see a live when an Android. Now y'all know what's up. Y'all like, why we look like we back in the 80s? This is his phone, I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. I appreciate the super chats. I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.